Oh, we're gonna switch it up and we're gonna talk about the Milwaukee Bucks. Contenders or pretenders, yo?
I'm gonna say contenders, man. I'm gonna say contenders. They are a top 10 defense. I like the trades they made in the mid season. Now, do I think they're gonna beat the Celtics? No, I think they're a bad matchup to the Celtics. But when you got Giannis on your squad, champion, 2-time MVP, a defensive player of the year, who's playing great right now, by the way. We haven't seen Giannis and Dame healthy together in the playoff run. So you can't count that out. And people might poo-poo on this, but they did win the NCAA tournament by beating OKC in the championship. That was a big deal. They beat the best team in the West, and OKC took that game seriously, and they won that game fair and square. So I would say, yeah, they are contenders.
This one was definitely not easy for me because I'm also looking at how they played last season and how they have Chris Middleton is gone. They went and got Kyle Kuzma, so they did improve offensively by going to get Kyle Kuzma, but Kyle Kuzma did not help defensively. Let's be honest about that. But I don't know. I'm gonna say contenders because of Giannis. It's for me. It's just because of Giannis. I'm not. It's not even because of Giannis and Dame. It's because of Giannis to me. Giannis is to me is the biggest factor when it comes to the Bucks. Because if Giannis is playing like Giannis, then they always gonna have a chance. We've seen times where Dame can catch fire and they still lose. So the thing is, if Giannis is playing the way he is offensively and defensively, they always have a great chance. So I'm gonna say contenders. The only thing is they got Dame as their point guard, who has not, necessarily won much in the playoffs, and they got Doc Rivers. So as long as they got Doc Rivers as the head coach, are they really contenders? You kind of have to say no because he hasn't won a championship or gotten there since he was with the Celtics. So
For me, I wrote it down. I said contenders, question mark, question mark, question mark. And it really was two of those question marks was Doc Rivers. Like, what is he actually going to do? And the third question mark was what is going to happen when they go up against Boston and who's going to step it up? Because, again, with Giannis, they're contenders. Like, you could say that when he's on the court. Adding Kyle Kuzma is another offensive threat, so that helps with the 1-2 between Dame and Giannis. But it goes back to Doc Rivers. And what is he going to do when there's those controversial calls or when it's time to make some plays? But they're contenders for now. Let's say this. I'm writing them down as contenders with a pencil, just in case I need to erase them and say they're pretenders.
Now I do got some pushback real quick, so y'all mind. Dame does have playoff success. All right. Dame led his team to the Western Conference Finals, lost to the Warriors. Dame hit 2 game winners in the playoffs to beat the Rockets, who were the higher seed, and to beat OKC, who weren't the higher seed, but were the better team. Because they had Paul George and Westbrook. So he does have some he does have some playoffs success. He also beat Jokic too in the playoffs. The year before before the bubble, he beat Jokic. So I
that was
would
before
say,
he became Jokic. So yeah, I guess.
but it was Western Conference. They was 1 game away, game 7. The game with the 7 games, 1 game away for Western Conference Finals.
In the
I
bubble.
know.
But
I'm saying, that was before Jokic became who he is now.
I mean, he got
In,
playoff success. That's all I'm saying. You
you
know
said
what I
in the
mean?
bubble?
The year before the bubble.
Oh, okay. I have to make sure.
He got playoff success, but he also had some playoff failures as well. That's all I was really
I
saying.
mean, I wouldn't say he has failures. My thing with Dame is he's just better as a second best guy. It's point guard. They're not only 2 point guards in NBA history were the best player on their team to win a championship. That was Steph Curry and Isaiah Thomas. Outside of that, you ain't winning. That's why when Allen Iverson got there, we was like, dang, that's amazing. Somebody that small against somebody to the finals. That was amazing. So that's why Dame is better with Giannis. And then also Doc Rivers. I'm not on Doc Rivers. He did win. We had a good team. He got, like y'all both said it, he got Giannis. So, I mean, I ain't a Bulldozer fan, but he won with Giannis, right?
50 piece.
Look at Bulldozer right now. He about to get 5 in 1 year.
It's because Giannis ain't there. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they ain't got to play this. Dang, I see what he's sabotaging the Suns. That's what he beat in the finals.
That's why he traded for Brett. Contenders or